Hello you all, Pointed here, back with another video for the Garage One Presents series for the liveries that I have for the community. And in today's livery is probably going to be one of the earliest liveries that I've made. As you can tell, the configuration of some things are a bit different, but this is also another one of those liveries that you can find on a thumbnail. I've ran this livery as a personal livery of mine, or was a personal livery of mine. Also before my team liveries, as you can see in the back, I have my team livery now. So this one has been revised and redone to be configured in the GTD-PRO style coloring. As you can see with the red accents for the number plate, the spoiler, the side mirrors, and the banner at the top. You can't paint over that. It's just, it already has the red accents, so I kind of really had no choice but to go with either this styling or just a regular number plate. But I wanted to do it in the GTD-PRO style. Also want to say before we click over, there is a Corvette which someone has made in this game already. I don't know what team this is, IRL, but in real life there is a Corvette that has the same exact color style, except for the green here, this light greenish light color. This, I don't really know if it's like forest green, but without that color. But it has the green, it has this green and the red. That's the color it has. This design is not a copy of that color wise or even design wise. This livery of mine was made well before that livery was made for that Corvette in real life. Some of you all, if you watch racing like I do, you would know exactly the Corvette that I'm talking about, because there's actually a partner car to that Corvette, and it is black and yellow. But this, I've created this livery a long time ago, like literally when the game dropped. And I just now noticed that car and shares the same colorway. I've seen that car maybe twice now, and I actually raced against someone I've actually raced against someone who had that livery on his vehicle. But just wanted to say that if you think that I was going for like a replica vibe, I wasn't. I had this livery design well before that livery was designed. Just wanted to put that out there. No one was probably going to bring it up or make the correlation, but I just wanted to put that out there. So let's go ahead and step into this, right? This livery is pretty old livery, or pretty old design, I should say. It is also one of the liveries that I went in and revised as of recently, not too long ago. I basically added the Hunter Motorsports. I wanted to go with something, or like I wanted to put a name on the car that went well with the overall theme that I was going with. For this one, you know, stars and stripes and things like that. You could probably see a lot of different stars and stripes liveries in this game in the red, white, and blue configuration. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do like more of a military style. So I chose, that's where the greens on the red came from. So I went for that colorway. Hunter Motorsport was kind of a name that I just came up with on the fly, just based off of the military type theme that I was going for when I created this livery around like right when this game dropped. This one and another livery both was created when this game dropped, and then I started doing liveries after the fact. But yeah, wanted to go with this colorway right here. I really like this colorway: the green, the brown, the greens, the brown, the red. Wanted to go for more of a uniform. Like, look, this livery is probably one of the more out there liveries that I've done. Because it kind of seems like it's a lot going on. Well, not like a lot going on, but there's a lot of things that went into making this livery. One of the decals is this one. I used this one and just basically added I forget what it's called. Go to position here. Skew. Basically added some skew to it to give it more of a look like the stars were basically going backwards. And I didn't want to pull this so far to the front because it is one of those things that you want to sit this above a color choice that you already have, which I went with this green right here, this very lighter green. I kind of darkened the tone of it. And then we have the decal tool that lets you like fade a color underneath it. So you could kind of fade into another color, which I used two of those because I didn't stretch this one all the way out. I shortened this one and then I lengthened this one underneath it to basically go all the way up to the front of the vehicle where there isn't that much of that like forest green or tropical green or whichever that color would be. Couple of different red accents here and there. Got the Sunco, Michelin's, the McDonald's. Little decals placed here and there. Didn't want to go crazy with the decals on this car because this car in its original livery doesn't really have a lot of decals, and some of the times a lot of these don't have a lot of decals, so I don't do a lot of decals myself. I got a team driver up there with the American flag up there at the top. Created like a little symbol here. Just wanted to do something to add back here because it looked kind of empty in that portion on the rear fender, so I wanted to do that because I wasn't going to place anything back here where the rear bumper connects to the fender. I wasn't going to put anything back there. I wanted that to stay with the brown and the reds. Didn't really want to put anything right there to interrupt the flow of how that looks, so I went with that instead. Up at the top, didn't really want to put the stars or use that same decal here at the top of the vehicle because there was no way for me to put them together and to make it look seamless, especially with I can use something that's like a little arrow. Let's use this box, right? So let's make this box small and this will be like my little arrow. So didn't really want to put anything right where this cuts off here. As you can see, this disappears as I go there. It really doesn't lay flat up here. I would have to do some like extra stuff in order to get that to get here, and then even it still wouldn't even look good because I would have to get it to connect somehow to the other portion to make it look symmetrical on both sides. So I just chose to leave it alone right there and have that little sharp cut right here into it to break that color up some more, which it doesn't look bad. Still looks fairly decent. This flag here, it was always this color. Like I said, I didn't change the color of this car or anything. This color is the color on this car, the colorway that I went with, the colors that I did choose was on this car. It was the very first design that I've done, very first color, very first everything. Like I didn't change anything on it other than like the decals. But somehow I got the flag right here to go from green to red, and don't really know how I did. Oh, okay. Now, but I know how I did that. So first, with these right here, I got one black, and then I got two of them. They're black. They're in the color black. One of them, the opacity I turned down to give it more of a floating feel, like it's floating off like the flag is like floating off of the car. I wanted to give it more of that feel there. And when I turned the opacity down for one of them, it ended up changing this one here. So it ended up being green right here for the top one, but then the bottom one, and it ended up staying that color all the way through. Because normally if I didn't have these there, it would be all green. So at the time I guess I just figured out how to do it that way, and that way it gave it like that color. Cause without this here, it looked like something was missing. Like it looked very like basic looking up here at the top, and I felt like I wanted something right here, and the flag decal uh, worked really well. I just grabbed it and I stretched it out, and took it as far as I could back to where it didn't look like it was like just a bit too much, because I had nothing to place on top of the vehicle either. Behind the front window, the window shield banner there, I didn't have anything that I thought to put there, so I just went with the flag and I just stretched it out. And once I figured out the color and get it to basically gradient, like a gradient style from the green to the red, it worked out really well. The hood wasn't didn't have this black at first. It was carbon fiber, and it kind of messed with the livery a little bit because it was kind of masked. And when you mask in there, it messes with your unmasked decals. That's why you get that pixelated look around your some of your decals. So I just went with that. Yeah, it's gonna be this logo here. Personally, this is one of my favorite logos. Not for logos, my favorite liveries that I've done. Um, I like this one a lot personally in comparison to all of the other liveries, just because of like the colorway. Like everything kind of sticks. It goes well with the concept. Um, and as much as I don't want to post this one and keep it for myself, I feel like a lot of people will like this livery a lot, especially for what the vehicle is. Um, so yeah, that's gonna be that. So wait for this to save, and then we can move on to the portion to get this cinematic going. So let's go to view car. All right, that's been it for the explanation of where the idea comes from for this vehicle here. Like I said, I like this one a lot. It sticks out. Very good looking livery. Hope that you all enjoy this one, as you've enjoyed all of the other ones. And with that being said, I'm Pointed, and I will catch you all in the next one. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this button here and let this cinematic play out. And that'll be the end of the video. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.